Welcome, beautiful soul. My name's Virginia, and this is my yoga channel. I share for freedom, peace of mind, love. So let's practice. Welcome to this 40-minute power yoga flow. You're going to begin in a kneeling position on the mat. Raise your arms up on an inhalation. Exhale, twist over to your right, left hand, right. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, raise your arms all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands out in front, 4-point kneeling. Tuck your toes under, sit your seat back, come to a high knees position. Good. And then slide your chest along the ground, look all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, sit the seat back, push the hips forward. Inhale, slide the chest along the ground, look up. One more time, sit the seat back, and then I'd like you to come to the back of the mat, fold over your legs. Good. And then raise your arms all the way up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, deep fold, and then bring your knees back down, high knees, raise the arms up, reach over to the right. Good. Windmill the arms over, reach over to the left. Beautiful. Bring the chest, slide it along the ground, look up. Good. Can you lift your hips, perhaps come into that full up dog now, maybe even a little wiggle, my favorite. Exhale, down and facing dog. Good. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, keep the knee bent, and circle from your hip joint. Let's use that breath. Inhale, first half of the circle. Exhale for the second. Reverse your circle. Now step your foot right to the top of the mat. You're going to take a big circle of your right arm. Inhale, first half. Exhale, second half of the circle. And then reach all the way back to the back leg. Come onto the knife edge of both your feet. And then three-legged dog once more. Open up into fire hydrant. Step the foot down and now come into three-legged dog on that left side. Bend the knees, circle from your hip joint. Inhalation. Exhalation. Your head hang heavy, flare out your fingertips. Step the foot forwards. Keep the back knee lifted. Energize your back foot all the way back to the back of your mat. Big circle with that left arm and then reach it back. Both hands down. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog and fire hydrant. Push the heel over. Good. Now walk all the way to the top of the mat. Good. Little wiggle. Twist over to the right. Twist over to the left. To the right. And to the left. Ripple up through the spine. Take sun A. Raise the arms up. Inhalation. Exhale, you fold all the way forwards. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back or jump back. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Step or jump to the top of the mat. Exhale to get there. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go again. Raise up, inhalation. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back or jump back. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lengthen your chest towards your thighs. Don't worry if your knees are bent. Stretch out the sides of the body with the pressure of your hands. Inhale, lift up those heels. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, fold, raise the arms up. Hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down. Step it back or jump it back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come to the breath, Ujjayi breath if you have it. Nice. Now our dolphin practice. Forearms come down. Lean that body weight forwards and back. Forwards and back. Good. Can you push through both your hands? Come back to downward facing dog. Lift the heels, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Going to do a little Sambi variation. Bend the knees for chair. Inhale, look up. Exhale, you fold. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down, step back or jump back. Maybe try a little press. Good. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Look up, crack open that sternum. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg on your inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, take the knee across the body. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, take the knee to the right elbow. Inhale, the leg lifts. Exhale, I'd like you to bring the knee to the nose. Hold it. And then make a little rainbow. Go up to one elbow, down into the center. Up to one elbow, down in the center. And step the foot forwards. We come to warrior one on our inhale. Exhale, find your firm foundation. Keep looking up. And then we're going to bring the fingertips down. Lift that back leg, that left leg into standing splits. Really point the toes. Energize the left thigh. Now step back to the back of the mat. Bring the knee down. Kundinyasana, your low lunge. Look up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. You could stay here maybe, or you can take a little practice for that forearm strength. Bring the forearms down, lean that body weight forwards. You can take little leans and releases, or perhaps you're going to try your pincher practice if you want. There's a lot of arm balances coming up, so if you don't do this one, don't worry. Good. Chaturanga maybe with the leg high. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Exhalation, downward facing dog. You're going to raise the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, take the knee to the nose. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, take the knee over across the body. Inhale, raise. Exhale, take the knee to the left elbow. Inhale, raise. Exhale, take the knee to the nose. Make your little rainbow. I did realize that I forgot it this side. Good. And then step your foot between the hands. Come to your warrior one inhalation. Find your firm foundation on your exhale. Keep looking up. And then your fingertips come down. You're going to raise your back leg for standing splits. Point the toes. Energize the leg all the way to the sky. Keep your quadricep active. You could even try to straighten the leg a bit more than me. All right, step your back foot back. Knee comes down. Low lunge. Kundinyasana on your inhale. Exhale, hands come down. And you're going to swing that left leg all the way back up to three-legged dog. Once more, bring your forearms down. Maybe you're just trying a little lean forwards and back, or welcome to go to your pincher practice. Squeeze Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor muscles. Squeeze Uddiyana Bandha, your lower abdomen. Coming back to downward facing dog. Chaturanga maybe with the leg high. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, lovely. Just take a little moment. So you're pushing the ground away, lengthen the tailbone back. Okay, so from here, you're going to take a little jump up to the top of the mat. Maybe there's a little float for you. You can always step if you want. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhalation brings you to chair pose. Exhale, stand it tall. Going to come back into our chair pose now and hold it. Bend the knees, raise the arms. Inhale to take you there. Exhale, stabilize. Energize the fingertips up and wrap the triceps in towards the middle a little bit. Engage your inner thighs. Good. Hands to heart center. You're going to twist to the right hand side. Now peel up your left heel and slow as you can, step your foot back. You're still in your twist. Keep that lunge position. Look over your right shoulder. Take another breath and then warrior two. Open out, wide stance. Deep bend to your front knee. We're going to lift that right heel and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Reach forwards, reverse your warrior. Perhaps you take your bind. Nice. Okay. High lunge on your inhalation. Exhale, you twist. Left tricep to the right thigh. Once more, look over your right shoulder. You're welcome to stay here. You could even bring the back knee down, or you're going to try a little crow, side crow practice. So that left tricep is making a shelf for your right knee, and your right tricep is the shelf for your right hip. Now, technically, that is a little cheat. You can actually do this all on the left tricep. Keep the knees bent for now. Traditional side crow. All right, we're going to come back into chair pose. Bend the knees, raise the arms. Inhale. Get a little lower. Reach a little taller. And twist to the other side. All right, so right tricep, left thigh. Peel up your right heel. Step the foot back. Look over the shoulder. Good. And then you're going to open out warrior two. Lift the left heel and lower. Lift the left heel and lower. One more time. Good. Flip the front palm, reach forwards, inhale. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Maybe take your bind. Beautiful. Release. High lunge on your inhale. Exhale, you twist. Right tricep to your left thigh. Look over your shoulder. And try your side crow if you want. Get a sensation of up dog in the chest. You kind of got to look forward. You've got to keep that lift. Nice. All right. Coming back into chair pose. Bend the knees, raise the arms. Beautiful. Exhale, you fold. Your peace fingers around your big toes. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, fold more deeply. Edge that body weight into your toes. Elbows wide out to the side. Okay, looking forwards. You're coming into Malasana, your yogi squat. Hands into prayer. Triceps energizing into your thighs. The crown of the head lifts. You stay wide across your collarbone. You push the palms in towards each other as well. Body weight in the outside edges of your feet. Let's come for our traditional crow now. Really strong chaturanga arms. The higher you get your knees up on the triceps, the better. Again, it's that slight up dog of the chest, and then maybe a jump or a step back on your exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Going to lift the right leg all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, take the knee to the right elbow. Hold it with bent elbows, or if you feel ready, kundinyasana practice. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale brings you to warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach forwards, inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Good. Come back into warrior two just for a moment. And then it's your trikonasana. Straighten the front leg, your peace fingers around your right big toe, or you can take your hand to the shin. Or a little bit more core practice, you're going to reach your arms forwards and those abs are going to switch on a lot more. Come back into warrior two. And then we're coming into extended side angle. Right arm underneath your right thigh, left arm behind the back. Open up your chest towards the right. If you don't have your bind, don't worry. Hand inside of the foot or even your forearm onto the thigh. Good. Now, whether you have the bind or not, turn to the side of the mat. If you've got the bind, you can keep it for a couple more breaths. Lovely. We release the hands down. Your fingertips are in line with your toes. Bend the elbows backwards like you do for chaturanga. Maybe you're staying here, or perhaps you want to try your headstand, your tripod headstand practice. Good. So if you have your tripod headstand, you're now going to see if you can take both your knees over towards your right elbow and try perhaps for your side crow. Now, here, it doesn't look like I'm that close to the edge, but I got a bit of fear. So I didn't do any arm balance here. That's my real reason I can't do it, I swear. All right, so you're going to come back into warrior two. High lunge on your inhale. Exhale, bring the back knee down and twist. Left tricep, right thigh. Looking over the shoulder. Can take your bind if you want. You could lift your back knee if you want. All right, wonderful. So we're going to try side crow practice one more time, this side. Now you can stack the knees again, or perhaps you want to try splitting the legs. Point those toes. Good. Coming back to chair pose, bend the knees, raise the arms, inhale. Beautiful. Now this time, let's see, can we lift the heels and bring the chest forwards? Reach through your fingertips. Keep the heels high, keep squeezing Mula Bandha. Nice. Exhale, you fold. Good. Feet hip distance. Slide your hands underneath your feet. The palms face up, the fingertips face backwards. It's okay if those knees are bent. All right, Malasana, Yogi Squat. Steady the breath. Maybe close your eyes. I like to close my eyes for Malasana. Good. And then once you're ready, we're going to try that crow practice one more time, or perhaps you want to come into your headstand from here. So crow, and then bend your elbows so much that your head is really close to the mat. Come down. Legs can go all the way up. Maybe you split the legs. And then see if you can come back to your crow. So you're slowly going to rebend those knees, replace them onto your triceps, and have a jump back if you have it. I didn't make it this time. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're going to raise your left leg, inhale. Exhale, take your knee to the left elbow. Hold it here with bent elbows. Squeeze Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot between your hands. Inhale brings you into your warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach forwards, reverse your warrior. And then you're coming into your trikonasana. Straighten the front leg, peace fingers around your big toe or hand to your shin. Top arm reaching all the way up to the sky. Long line of energy from the left fingertips to the right. Or perhaps you're reaching your arms out in front of you. Get that little extra core challenge. Rebend your front knee. Coming into extended side angle, your version. Maybe you have your bind. Beautiful. Keep breathing, opening up your chest to the right. You're going to twist to the side of the mat. Sorry, I had a little wind interference here, so there is a little bit of an interrupt here on the flow. Fold forwards at the side of your mat. Wide leg stance. Maybe you're going to try your tripod headstand. You could even try taking your knees to the left elbow. If you want to try side crow, you can. Beautiful. And then legs wide out to the side. Come all the way down. Good. Coming back into our warrior two. High lunge on the inhale. Exhale. Back knee down. We twist. So, it's nice to be outside, but there are some other elements at play when you're outside in nature. Maybe you have your bind. All right. So, side crow practice. Perhaps this time you're going to split your legs. Beautiful. We meet back in chair, bend the knees, raise the arms, inhale. Exhale, find your firm foundation. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, reach the chest forwards, the arms forwards. And now we swing the arms forwards, back, forwards, back. Beautiful. One more time and fold. All right, coming into halfway lift on your inhale. Exhale, can you take your hands behind your calves and fold a little bit deeper, opposite hand to opposite elbow. If it's too deep, just fingertips in front with your knees soft and fold forwards. All right, Malasana, your yogi squat. Hands into prayer, energizing the triceps into your thighs. Stay wide across your collarbone. Crown of the head, energizing high to the sky. All right, wonderful. So crow practice. Remember, get your knees as high up on your triceps as you can. Up dog, your chest stay wide. Maybe you step back or jump back on your exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Going to raise the right leg all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, take your knee to the right elbow for kundinyasana practice or hold with bent elbows. Good, and then right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Going to come straight into a warrior two, flip the front palm, reach forwards, reverse. Now from here, balance, you're going to come to half moon. Right fingertips in front of your right toes. Really flex your left foot, keep the height to that back leg. Good, and then we're going to rotate it into Ardha Chandrasana, our rotated half moon, left fingertips in front of the right toes. Good, and then can you come all the way, stand up at the top of your mat and hug your left knee into your chest. Balance check, stretch that left leg forwards, arms up. And then we're going to come into our squat position with the left leg crossing over the right. Flex your left toes, hands into prayer. You could stay here. It's a good stretch. Or perhaps you're going to try your arm balance. Maybe that right leg can lift. And you've got to hook those left toes around your right tricep. That's really important here for this balance. Hands into prayer. And we're going to come into warrior three. Can you do it gracefully? That left leg swings all the way back. Beautiful. High lunge on your inhale. Exhale, bring the knee all the way down. Good. And you can have your Kali Mudra, index fingers out, thumbs crossed, little bounce maybe. You could stay here. Or if you want to go deeper, you're going to bring your back foot to the seat. Right arm up, take your mudra, index finger and thumb touching. Okay, lovely. So from here, we're coming into lizard, your variation. So perhaps you just keep your arms straight with your right foot a little wider out to the side. You could bring the forearms down, or like me, elbows wide out to the side. Makes it a little bit deeper. Lovely. So we're going to try kundinyasana again from here. And then if you want, you can try your chin stand. So your chest is getting pretty low to the ground. Bend the elbows backwards like you do for chaturanga, and then just lift up that right leg a little higher. Maybe the toes reaching towards the head. Step back or jump back wherever you are. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. All right. So I'm going to take it into that left side. But remember, you can always pause the video at any time you want to practice more on any of the arm balances. And I'm going to make sure to make some more videos that go more deeply into getting these arm balances for you. All right. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, take your knee to the left elbow. Hold with bent elbows or take your kundinyasana. Beautiful. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. We're coming straight into our warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach forwards, inhale. Exhale, reverse. And now can we straight away fly into that half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Stack your right hip on top of the left. Look up. Beautiful. And then rotate. So right fingertips in front of your left toes. And you want the fingertips a little bit further forwards than your shoulder line. It helps with the balance. Lift that back leg. Good. And then hugging the right knee into the chest. I don't teach these ones very much. You know, as teachers, it's difficult for us. You know, if there's a posture that's not your best friend and you're the teacher, you can choose not to do it, right? All right, we're going to cross that right leg over the left, flex the foot. Come down low, feel that stretch. Or maybe you're going to take your arm balance. I keep wanting to call this one Garavasana, but it's not. I've forgotten the name. I do know it somewhere in my brain, but it's gone for now. All right, lift that left leg high if you can. Really bend the elbows backwards. Remember, hooking those left toes around the left tricep a lot. That helps with this one. Coming up slowly, and then we're coming out into warrior three. Good. All right, high lunge, inhale. Exhale, bring the back knee down. Inhale, Kali Mudra, opening up that chest. Okay, can we bring the back foot to the seat perhaps? Left arm forwards. Beautiful lizard. Rocking forwards and back, maybe arms straight, forearms down, or elbows wide out to the side, chest a little bit more towards the mat. It's one of my favorite stretches. Okay, release. Beautiful. So from here, kundinyasana practice. Left fingertips behind the left ankle first, and then just make sure that your right hand is in line with the left. Perhaps you can come into your chin stand. Step or jump it back, chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Where's your breath? Where's your drishti, your eye gaze? Okay, so we're going to do little bunny hops, and then we're going to come into seated. But you could step forwards if you want. Or maybe just try a little float through. I got annoyed with myself here. We're going to bring the legs through. I'm still working on this one. All right, so step or jump through to seated now. Taking it into Ardhya Shirshasana. Right foot is inside of the left thigh. Reach the arms up on an inhale. Exhale, you fold. Remember, it's okay if your knee is bent. Keep looking ahead. Okay, lifting up. Cradle the baby. So hug your right calf in towards your chest. Keep your chest nice and upright, your spine nice and long, and flex your left toes. Good. And then from here, figure of four. Your fingertips can face backwards and try to bring your chest right in towards your legs. Keep the spine long once more. Crown of the head lifting high. Okay, release. So you could always come back to cradling the baby if you want, or you're going to try your rucksack. So you're going to bring your right thigh over the top of your right shoulder, and then coming into compass, opening up your chest towards the left. Good. If you'd like a little bit more arm balance practice, now is the time to do it. Astrakrasana. Yes, that's the one. Maybe you can bring the legs through. Perhaps you can go to chin stand. Step back or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now remember, if you didn't do the arm balances, you could just meet me back in seated. Okay, so stepping or jumping through. Yeah, not so impressed with that one. All right, so Janu Shirshasana, left foot inside of the right thigh. Reach the arms up, inhale, exhale, we fold. So I just made a post about this one yesterday. You know, what's the story that we tell ourselves when we're visiting certain postures, or we feel like we can't do something, or it will never happen for us? I do it too, you know, but then we just got to check ourselves before we wreck ourselves, right? And then turn it around. I'll get it someday, or it'll be a bit better next time I try it. Let's go to cradle the baby. Remember to flex your right toes, keep the spine long, and then figure of four. Your fingertips face backwards, you bring your chest towards your thigh. Crown of the head is lifting, the spine is long. Come back to the breath, keep your eye gaze on one point. And then left shoulder underneath your left thigh. Right fingertips are holding the foot compass. You're opening the chest to the right. This one can get confusing, I know. All right, so your left hand is down and your right hand is in line with it. This is key. Taking the legs out to the side, seeing if you can thread them through. Maybe the chest comes down, or even taking it through to that chin stand. Step or jump it back, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. All right, so step or jump through and lay all the way onto your back. You can hug your right knee into your chest. Make little circles with your hip joint. Inhale first half, exhale second, and flex the foot. You can even take a hold of the big toe here. Reversing the circle. Galavasana, that's the one. I knew it was there somewhere, the arm balance. Okay, so you can do half happy baby here, where you're just holding the foot, keeping the foot flexed with the knee wide out to the side, or perhaps you're going to take your leg behind your head. Now, I used to bring the calf behind my neck, but this isn't quite right. You're never going to bring your hands in front of your chest if it's your calf. You're actually looking for your ankle to be behind your neck, more than like right in the crook of your knee. And then perhaps then you can bring your hands to the heart center. Let's release. Have a little moment. Maybe a little readjustment. All right, so we're going to take it into the second side. So hugging your left knee into your chest. Taking a hold of the knee or the big toe, circle from your hip joint. And reverse. Okay, so half happy baby, you could just keep the knee wide with the foot flexed, holding the foot. Or you're going to take the leg behind the head. Aim for the ankle to be behind the neck. You could also have your arm wide out to the side and just go halfway into it. So I gained my confidence back with this posture, this side. So there is a little bit more of an advancement to it if you want. You can rock forward. So if you've got your hands in prayer and your leg is behind your head quite nicely, then use your right leg to lift you a little bit and give you some momentum for that forwards roll. So you lift the right leg and then you rock yourself up. Once you're there, you can take a little moment, hands in prayer, and then you can come back into that kundinyasana. Chin stand if it's there. And then step or jump it back. You're going to meet me from wherever you are, back onto your back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. laying all the way back down. Okay, so now taking that happy baby, bent knees, wide out to the side, your feet are flexed. Now you could stay happy baby with both legs, or perhaps now you're going to take both your feet behind your head and the feet they cross. And then see if you can get your bind with your arms behind your back. Again, I started to have technical difficulties. I left it in for you just so you can get the comic effect of me in this position with the wind fighting me. Okay, so if you had your bind release, hug your knees in towards your chest. And then from here, we're going to take it into our shoulder stand. You could stay here or take it to your plow, your legs over your head. If your toes reach the ground, you can reach your hands all the way up towards your toes. Rolling all the way down and then come straight into your seated position. Going to take our fire log. So your right ankle is on top of your left knee and your left ankle is underneath your right knee. You could maybe stay upright if it feels enough or reach forwards on your exhale. Really breathe into the back of the body. Allow yourself to surrender into the posture. Okay, we raise the arms up. We're going to take it into our breath of fire. Start to pump the breath out of your belly. Strong, short, sharp exhalations out of the nose. Keep your mouth closed. A few more. Good. Take a big inhale. Hold the breath as you come into Navasana. Hold, 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 hold. And as you exhale, switch your legs and you're going to come into your fire log for the other side. So this time, your left ankle is on top of your right knee and your right ankle is underneath your left knee. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold. Good. Raise up. Breath of fire. Pump out the breath. Good. A little bit more. Take an inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Hold Navasana. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale. Release. Lay onto your back. Going to take a little twist to each side before we close out the practice. You can hug your knees in for a moment and then left thigh on top of the right, maybe double wrap of your legs, your eagle legs. Cactus your arms, turn your head to the left. Think about expanding the breath into the rib cage here. Wonderful. And then take it to the other side. Turning your head in the opposite direction. Okay, release, hug your knees in. Inhale, hold, big squeeze, hold, 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 hold. Exhale, Shavasana. Namaste, beautiful yogi. I'll see you on the next one. Take as long as you need in your Shavasana or maybe your meditation.